Imagine setting out on a grand, dangerous adventure across a vast, undiscovered land in the world of Minecraft. Now imagine that you are completely unprepared and you've basically never been on any adventures before. That's what I decided to do. I'm not much of a Minecraft player myself, but I gave myself the challenge to try to beat Minecraft hardcore completely solo. Oh yeah, I'm also not allowed to stop my stream until I beat the game. So with all of that out of the way, let's just start at the very beginning. Guys, I'm actually nervous. I am nervous. Single player, create new world, hardcore, number 1. All right, here we go. First run. I'm gonna die so fast. I'm gonna get a little lay of the land. First things first. And while I was trying to keep a brave face for my chat and myself, I quickly realized just how out of practice I actually was. How do I split a stack? Oh, right click. So if I do that, there we go. Okay, let's get going. I'm gonna try to get underground and get some stone and hopefully some coal and hopefully some iron. Now I'm sure you're asking yourself, how does he have any idea where to go and what to do, but he can't split a stack of wood? And that's because I played the game growing up, so I have vague muscle memory, but that's just about all I've got. Okay, there's some stone here and some coal I can already see, so we're gonna grab some of this first. I should grab this sugar cane too, just to have it. And while things were shaping up pretty well for my first run, I was about to make my first crucial mistake. Ooh, could I get some of these fish? Nah, I'll just keep going. That's probably gonna bite me in the not getting fish. It's getting dark. All right, low key. Okay, I'm thinking long term. Like, I could survive the night here, right? I could build a shack. I could throw down torches and I'd be okay. In the grand scheme of things, if I don't have like food at least by nightfall, should I just reset? I don't be wanting nothing spawning over here, you know what I'm saying? No surprises, no tricks. After quickly throwing down the torches, I tried to put up a couple of walls to protect myself from any skeletons or zombies in the area. And once I thought I was pretty safe, I thought I would take a look around, but there was one surprise. I'm gonna die so fast. Yo, what? You just got the Kobe's like that? All right. Number 2. I didn't think he was like that. I had no idea. All right, here we go. Chickens right out the gate. All right. Food is already looking better. Is that pigs? Okay, this is better. This is a much better spawn. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You probably don't give me anything anyway. Okay. Big. We have food. We have some wood. We've got very basic tools. We get a little bit more wood. Make a pick. Dive down there. Get some stone. At least enough for a set of tools and a furnace. Hopefully find some coal. Cook some food. This start was so much better than my first, it wasn't even comparable. And the pleasant surprises were just gonna keep on rolling. Oh, there's iron right there, bruh. Is there water? A body of water? Yes, there is. They forgot that I'm him. I am worried about mobs coming up out of here. This definitely wasn't the last time I was gonna have to worry about this, but so early on, I wasn't gonna take any chances. Just one. Okay. So we have 2. We almost have... Oh, okay. We're out of there. We're not playing that game. We're boating, and we're out of here. So after the zombie tried to join me on my grand adventure, I decided it was time to get out of there, so I cooked up the last bits of food that I had, then hopped on my boat to see if I couldn't find a place to stay for the night. While sailing the 7 seas and looking for a place, night did fall, and then I had quite literally the most brilliant idea anyone has ever had. I should just dig a hole. Brilliant. That's what I should do. So I followed up that brilliance with a little action, and we dug a very simple hole to stay safe for the night. It's not pretty. I can check what time it is with this. So once we were in and safe for the night, I decided to cook up the last few scraps of food that I had and wait out the night until it was safe to leave in the morning. And as soon as it was, I made sure that I got outside and I did a little bit of local adventuring, found some extra food, materials, but I still wanted to find a new place to build a home. So I thought I would go looking around. However, is the sun going down already? So I turned right back around and we headed directly back to the place we spent the night before in our little hidey hole, but this time we did have wool for a bed, so we slept the night and decided to continue our adventure in the morning. Back to the boat, and we explore. Here we go. Inventory management, the sign of someone with ADHD, shut up. Now with a full day of sun ahead of us, we quickly hopped back on our boat and not long after found a very promising mountain. I honestly should get up in these mountains, or at least see if I can't spot any ores or anything in the sides of them. Holy cavern. What is going on here? Holy, I don't even see anything worthwhile. Now, I don't know if that was the fear of losing sunlight or the creeper walking right at me, but I decided I would revisit this later and continue searching around the outside of the mountain. I could make a shield with 1 ingot, right? It's just wood and 1 ingot. I should probably make a shield, huh? Yeah, I feel like a shield is big. So I haven't played Minecraft, like seriously played Minecraft in so long. Shields like weren't a thing the last time I actually really played, so I never have the muscle memory to be like, let me just make a shield. But I feel like they're so useful. After a disappointing search of the outside of the mountain, I decided to scale to the top and see if there was anything that was in the area around it. But as the sun started to set again, I quickly decided I should just build shelter for the night. But this time, with a bit of a view and more resources, I decided to build an actual proper home. We were able to build a chest to store my goods, put a door on it, put a bed down. I even replaced the floor. It was official. This was our first home in our hardcore run. And just like that, we were wrapping up the day and headed into day 3. Guys, this is like day 3. I'm cooking. Okay, I think we're honestly looking all right. I don't love being all the way up on top of this mountain, simply because I have to... Oh, there's a building over there. Oh, hell yeah, that's a village. What the fuck is this, bro? Oh my god, it's so spread out. Genuine American farmer. Once in the village, I did what everybody does and stole everything. I took all the hay bales to make some bread. I even picked up a couple of specialized furnaces to make my cooking a little bit faster once I got back home. And then I decided it was time we found a cave because I needed iron so I could upgrade my tools and armor. And we found a hole not too far from my house. Oh my god. I got so scared. I clenched so hard. Oh, look. Oh, there is to be found. For sure. Working our way downtown. There's some gold, more lapis. After realizing that it was gonna get dark pretty soon, I decided to just grab a couple more pieces of iron and head back up to the top, as I was still pretty nervous to dive too far into these caves without any real weapons or armor to protect myself. And as the sun set, everything just got more dangerous. Smelt up some iron, get some armor, get some tools, hopefully. Maybe I'm playing like a little baby bag, but I'm not risking playing at night. I'm just not going to. Like, that's how you die. Okay, we're gonna have enough for a chest plate, and I could make more armor, or should I make tools? Probably an iron pick, right? So if I find diamonds, I can get them. For sure, a pick. I'll wait on a sword. Now that I had a little bit better armor and upgraded tools, I thought it was necessary to get some farms set up, starting with wheat, just so I had a sustainable food source. And then after some lessons in hydroponics from chat, I was able to get a nice sugarcane farm set up. And then we headed back out to try to gather some more resources. As I have spent time building this base, I'm realizing, like, if and when I die, because there's no way I beat this. There's no way I beat the game on my first real run. It's gonna be heartbreaking. Oh, look, this is the cave. This is the cavern. Surely this isn't a bad idea. Now, Webster's dictionary defines bad as failing to meet an acceptable standard or being unfavorable. So while this might not be a bad idea, it wasn't the best. Uh-oh. This is exactly what I didn't want to happen. I don't think I lit it up enough. After surviving the onslaught of mobs, I tried to quickly fortify the room and grab whatever valuable items I could out of the chests before deciding to maybe try to push further through these caves, a decision which I quickly turned back on. Nope. Not today. Alright, that was really tense. My heart rate is definitely elevated. And I realize I have no clutch gene or PvP skill in this game, so I get into a slightly bad situation and I'm probably just guaranteed dead. Yeah, the creeper from the top ropes. I saw it and I was waiting for it to just make a diabolical jump on me. And as we had safely made it home, we had successfully stamped our adventurer's book, and it was time to take on some more. We found an absolutely massive cave under my mountain home. We started to dig deeper and try to find valuable items, and we did find our first diamonds. We continued to trade with the local villagers to gain emeralds for further valuables later down the line, which would be crucial in our development. And we just continued to get more confident in our combat and in our adventuring abilities, pushing deeper and deeper into these caves, finding better items, fighting more mobs, and just building momentum. Yeah, like this is gonna be bad. I'm about to die. My shield is gonna break. Now, if my shield breaks, I'm dead. So I can't play that game anymore. I have to make another one. I don't have any smelted anything, right? I could smelt one while I'm down here, actually, because I've got wood. I'll just make one instead of leaving. Okay, there's definitely more stuff to get down here, but I think I want to get more arrows. The way I'm treating this, just for the long run, if I feel like I should leave or pull back out and reset, I'm going to do that. It's not worth it if I die. And I think we all realize it won't be too hard to die. And after realizing that I really just didn't want to tempt fate anymore, fate wasn't quite finished with me. Did I get griefed by an Enderman? Oh my god, I almost got griefed by that guy. What a gamer move. Holy. I'm not gonna lie, I clutched that. As like, not a clutch type of situation that was. Not a clutching situation, I clutched it. I need a second after that. And after crafting our first diamond tool, we dove back into the mines to go gather some obsidian so we could build both a nether portal and an enchanting table. All right. And while I was out, I quickly grabbed the last few diamonds I could find, and then quickly headed home so I could utilize these diamonds to make that enchanting table, as well as our first and full set of diamond armor, as well as a diamond sword. There we go. And after making my nether portal, I just wanted to spruce it up a little bit, and then we were finally ready to go to the nether. I think perhaps we send it. You can milk in the nether. Yo, what do I do now?
Here we go, off the rails. Don't you know
If you weren't able to tell by my reaction when my portal got creepered, I had no idea it was even possible to get back out of the Nether without a flint and steel on me. But yeah. So a very long adventure ensued. Now, don't let that half a heart fool you. I was 100% confident I was gonna die in that fight. No confidence at all. But we did survive. We managed to get down to the bottom of the bastion and loot the chests and gain a couple pretty valuable items along the way. And after deciding I was allergic to basalt and magma slimes, I decided to head on out and see if I couldn't get a couple of trades done with the locals, leading to the acquisition of several ender pearls, which were going to be very valuable for me later trying to get into the end. And unfortunately, we didn't even find another fortress. So I eventually found my way home to my portal and got the heck out. Quick little 5-minute adventure turned into all that. And after that long day of adventuring, I decided it was time to call it a night and get ready for day 2. Oh my god, what happened? Ralph! I have a cat! Am I in the upside down? I noticed you had some valuables in this chest. I figured they could use a new home. Visit your dairy farm for a clue? Oh, no way. They made a scavenger hunt. So for a little extra context about who I'm talking about when I say they, my mods invaded my world while I was asleep, and they would do this every night when I got off stream and mess with all of my stuff every day that I couldn't beat the game. Welcome to day 2. What is happening? Why do I have an Enderman in a boat? Bruh. Why is this going on? Noisemaker. Where is the bell? Shame on you. Anyway, the valuables. This is Minecraft. You should take better care to protect your valuables. They reside in this mountain. Hopefully the mob density isn't bad. You put them in the cave underneath my house? Where the f is this bell? I'm gonna freak out. I fear you cooked up an entire dungeon in this mountain. Not exactly an entire dungeon, but not exactly nice. And while I had finally secured the goods, I think my mods enjoyed this a little too much. Oh, that chest has some decent loot. Oh yeah, it's crazy. I wonder where all that loot came from. Surely it wasn't my perilous, unplanned, long-term adventure in the Nether. I still have to go find a Nether fortress, which I haven't been able to track down. So there's one more bit of information that you're gonna need here, and it's that I started this world in single player and then moved the world file over to a server so that my mods could invade it while I was asleep. But a fun little side effect of this is that it actually just regenerated my Nether, which was interesting, but also kind of beneficial. This is a different Nether. You might be confused how that might be beneficial, but I had already done quite a bit of exploring around my portal in the previous Nether, and there was no fortress, so I was hoping that with a re-rolled Nether, I might have a chance at finding one a bit easier. Well, honestly, I'm not mad because there was not a fortress anywhere near my portal. With this brilliant stroke of luck, I decided to venture out into the nearby biomes and see if I couldn't track down a structure or two, hopefully another fortress. But the last thing I wanted to be was overconfident, because the Nether was still the Nether and dangers were still everywhere. It's kind of a pain in the ass to get around, Soul Sand. I'm dead. Now, I could make you suffer the same fate I did and have you endure literal hours of searching for another fortress, but I'll skip through all that, show you a couple clips of me running around. Granted, I did go back to the overworld a couple of times to do some trades with villagers, get some extra XP, being sure that once we found another fortress, we would have everything we needed to go to the end. But it took 5 hours. I was looking basically with the express intent of finding another fortress for 5 hours. This is the timestamp. 21 minutes and 6 seconds is where I'm cutting this right now. This is where we found the Nether fortress. That's 5 hours. Just so you know, I'm not joking. While it felt like the Nether was holding out on us, the final piece of the puzzle was about to fall into place. Oh my god! That has to be it, right? Has to be. Has to be. Has to be. Hey, buddy. At long last, we had finally found the fortress we needed and started to gather the blaze rods required to turn our ender pearls into eyes of ender that would lead us to the stronghold back in the overworld where the portal to the end would be located. We would then take those eyes and use them to open the gate to the end where we would face our final foe, the Ender Dragon. Final preparations were made for this battle, final enchantments were put onto our weapons and armor, and all of the last supplies were gathered. Okay, so we'll just call it don't get hit 100 blocks in the air and I'll be okay. There's no way the dragon is knocking me 100 blocks in the air. Those towers in the end are not 100 blocks. This was genuinely it. This was the last step, the final chapter. I was on my way to the end. Everything I'd been through, everything I had to learn, all the trials, all the half-heart experiences, all of the hours, everything had led to this moment. And I was running across the world on my trusty steed, throwing Eyes of Ender, trying to track down a stronghold, and I finally found it in the bottom of this lake. And at this point, all of the feelings and all of the stress and excitement of finally getting there was really starting to catch up with me because I knew that the end was near. It's mine toward the mob sounds. Probably cave. Oh no, it's not, it's not, it's not. There's something about portals to other dimensions and the structures associated with them that just don't treat me that well. But after searching around for a little while, I did finally find what I'd come here looking for. I don't need that anymore, right? I got buckets. I got food. Oh, I'm not ready. All right. I'm shaking. Let's do this. Okay, not the end of the world. I do have to bridge, but I'm not in the void. I just have to shoot these things off the top of the towers, right? Am I overshooting? Alright. Oh, I just looked at him. Now everyone's angry or just the ones I looked at? Find me. I don't know if I got this one or not. I know I don't have this one. Is there a way to know? Oh, I gotta move, I gotta move. Can I hurt the dragon yet? I don't think there's any more. I honestly need to tower up. I can't see. Man. Yo, come down and fight me like a man. And while I was feeling quite confident at this point, the words of my past were about to come back for me. There's no way the dragon is knocking me 100 blocks in the air. I don't know that I was surviving that one. that was big. That was big. It was destined to end this way, Ender Dragon. I just need like 2 more hits. Or you can come down here and we can settle things fisticuff to fisticuff. There's no way I beat the game on my first real run. No way they made a scavenger hunt. I'm dead. GG's. He dodged it. All right, no one saw that. No one saw the miss. Oh, we get to settle this like men. End credits, baby. 1 run. 2 runs, 1 run. We reset within the first 5 minutes of the first run. We locked in. We played it safe. We didn't have to reset a bunch of times. We took our time. We got to the end. Let's go, dude. Hell yes. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where our story ends. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you let me know down in the comments what you thought, like the video, and subscribe to the channel for more content in the future. Thank you to everybody in my community who was present for this event. It was an incredible experience, and I absolutely look forward to doing things like this on stream in the future. Thank you again, and have a great rest of your day.